COVID hit, we made a really concerted effort to stay in touch with our agents. And one of the things that I did from a social media standpoint was I would post these videos, these movie quotes that I felt was somewhat inspiring. And I stumbled across one actually late last week. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to talk about that because it goes hand in hand with what leadership was telling us from this past week at the summit with regards to the industry and how much it is actually changing. So get ready for it. Here we go. All right, here's the quote. I'm going to make you rich, Bud Fox. Yes, rich enough you can afford a girl like Darian. This is your wake-up call, pal. Go to work. Now, that is from the all-time classic Wall Street, not the Wolf of Wall Street, Wall Street, 1987. And half of you on this phone call are either too young to know what the hell I'm talking about or just have never watched it. But your boy Charlie Sheen is in this one. And I'll paint the scene for you. Like Charlie, who drank tiger's blood, right, answers the phone early in the morning, gets a call from Michael Douglas. And Michael Douglas is standing on the beach watching the sunrise, talking to Bud Fox and says, well, money never sleeps, pal. And I absolutely loved that line. And it's just absolutely pure gold. And then finishes it with, this is your wake-up call, pal, go to work. And if that's not as impactful today of a statement, then I don't know what is. I mean, this is your wake-up call because of how much the industry has changed. Now, this is relevant even from April when I did this to fast forward to the middle of or early part of November, and nothing's changed. This is your wake-up call. And if you're not looking at ways to better yourself within the industry, not even differentiate yourself, right? Like everybody talks about the shiny object or like don't reinvent the wheel. Like the basic is the basic. In real estate, you need to do one thing and one thing only, and that's make connections, build relationships. Okay? Like it doesn't matter what party is going to be in office. One thing no one can take away from you is how hard you work at building those relationships, continuing to build relationships, get out in front of as many people as possible. So if it hasn't opened up your eyes to your business, like just this whole 7-8 months, like I don't get it, right? Like you're not busy enough unless you're busy enough, right? So push yourself to the limit, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 weeks-ish to the end of the year. Put yourself in a position where you're just going to make yourself so uncomfortable, you're going to get really comfortable being uncomfortable. So think about all the different things in your skill set that one, you need to be better at, or two, you just need to do more of, and just focus on those two things. Focus on those two areas of your business. One amazing thing, and I wish you all could have heard it, Todd and Shannon have this amazing relationship with Michael Sheargold out of Australia. He is the Tom Ferry of Australia. And he did this wonderful exercise, this quadrant. And it was basically talking about like, all right, what are a few key areas that I can focus on? How much time is it going to take? What are the, like all the key pieces? So it just structures everything. So think of different ways that you can be like, all right, I know I need to be better at this. How am I going to do it? Like, what's the plan of attack with it? Don't get so bogged down into just the learning side of it, but rather let it sort of inspire you to say, you know what? I have to do this stuff every single day in order to get from here at the end of the year to propel myself in 2021 to make it the best year in real estate. Like, guys, it can happen. You've all had an amazing year. 2021 can be even better. So think of all the different skill sets you have to improve. Get a different real estate designation. Clean up that CRM that you've been putting off because you're so busy. Clean it up, spend time, designate specific time in your day in order to do it. And then lastly, as Sharon would always say, build the list and serve the list. Build the list, then serve the list. So that is all I have for you guys. Money never sleeps. This is your wake-up call. Get to work. Like, I absolutely love that. And it's, in fact, I know me personally, this is a massive distraction of me. I deleted my social media for the end of the year. I know I cannot get distracted. I said, nope, apps are gone. Boom, done. Moving forward. so we can just focus for the next 7 weeks. And this is what I needed to do for myself personally. I was like, you know what? I can take a time out from this stuff. And now we're just going to jump into it, and we're going to have just ultra hyper focus between now and the end of the year. And hopefully that'll propel me to some amazing habits to carry into 2021, because just like you, I can sometimes let the 6 inches between my ears distract me, and it gets really, really loud in there sometimes. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope that was helpful. Money never sleeps. Let's get to work.